It is a pregnancy announcement a quarter century in the making.
There are no words really to describe how excited we are to welcome a new addition here at the zoo.
Nilin, a 12-year-old elephant, is having a baby. A major breakthrough for the conservation of Asian elephants, which are endangered, with fewer than 50,000 estimated to be living in the wild. So any pregnancy is a big deal, but for one to happen in a zoo is rare and could lead to more. Dr. Donald Neefer leads a team of veterinarians responsible for the National Zoo's elephant herd's care.
This is huge, and certainly for our facility, we haven't had a baby on the ground for quite some time.
Nilin bred with the zoo's only bull elephant, Spike, a longtime D.C. resident. Since then, it's been an exhaustive process of making sure the baby is healthy. And many of the ways they check on Nilin are much like what human moms go through.
How similar is this to an ultrasound that a human mom would get?
It's very similar. The only thing is, in a human, you can see the entire fetus, where we see small portions of this fetus.
We were there as Nilin's caretakers coaxed her over for an elephant ultrasound.
Yeah, just to kind of keep her calm.
Like it helps her know it's kind of a safe space. She's so expressive.
The expectant mama has done this before and is gently taken care of as the ultrasound is conducted. Tony Barthel and Robbie Clark are curators at the National Zoo and oversee the management of the elephant herd, which includes teaching them to voluntarily participate in their care, a process that sets the stage for these ultrasounds.
As you watch that ultrasound, Nilin was being reinforced with lots of her favorite food items, and through repetition and practice, we're allowed to get ourselves to where we need to be through that ultrasound monitoring. But that allows us to do everything from skin care, tooth care, the ultrasounds.
Because she is so big and her calf is so big, it requires taking the internal picture from multiple different angles. And even then, it only gives her veterinarians, like Dr. James Steele, a small sample of the growing fetus.
This fetus probably weighs somewhere between 150 and 175 pounds, and a full-term human fetus weighs 7 pounds.
Right.
So, like, it's just the size that we don't get a full elephant image at this stage of gestation.
But today, the pictures look good.
Everything's looking positive in regards to where the fetus is positioned and how it looks on ultrasound.
And her team is confident, despite all the challenges, that the baby will make it to term.
Everything right now is pointing to we expect a normal delivery.
Which means it's time to baby-proof the elephant enclosure.
Just like I did with my kids.
Exactly. Just put that on a much larger scale.
Which hasn't been home to a little one in more than 2 decades.
We have to think about gaps that are less than a foot wide throughout our facility that a young newborn calf could slip through.
A monumental moment, and one that will provide invaluable research and support to Asian elephants all over the world.
The tools we're able to develop here and the science we're able to do here has direct implications to those other populations.
And of course, and now it's time to answer that question. I'm sure everyone back in Studio 1A is asking. Let's address the elephant in the womb. Yeah. Is this baby a boy? Is this baby a boy?
Well, Carson's got some theories.
You're welcome. What is it? Is this baby a boy or a girl? Well, we do not have the answer to that question quite yet. As we talked about in this story, the ultrasound only gives us a small slice of the picture of this enormous calf that is inside the mama's baby, her belly. So we're going to have to wait until the baby is born to find out if it is a she or a he, and that's going to happen here in the next couple of months.
But Ryan, is it possible the baby could move around in the next ultrasound and they might be able to have a sort of gender reveal?
It is probably not likely that they'll be able to determine the gender before the baby is born.
Well,
but what's interesting, guys, is that they will, when it gets closer to the baby being born, they will actually do ultrasounds every single day leading up to its birth. So this is something that Nilin's going to go through quite a bit leading up until the baby's birth.
Okay. Fascinating. All right, Ryan, thank you so much.
That's cool. We let Ryan out of Capitol Hill to go to the zoo. The joke writes itself.
I was going to say,
all right.
One zoo to another. Yeah. We were there a few months ago with the kids down there. She wasn't even showing.
No, you didn't see the bump?
Happens fast.
No. Yeah. Huh. You feel like you would have noticed that?
I feel like I would.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.